Hey YouTubers, today we're going to be working on some patio doors in a boathouse here on Lake Muskoka. And we've already primed them and we've filled the nail holes and we've even done a bit of caulking, but I wanted to show you how we need to look at the details on the job. So let's get into it. So here are our patio doors, and at first glance they look okay. You can't see any holes, nail holes, because we filled them. And you can't see any big black gaps in the joinery around the frame. That's already been done, but we want to take a closer look at the details. So what do I mean by details? Well, we look at these muntin bars in the door frames. We see how they're joined. If we go up, take a closer look, we can see how there's black lines there. There's gaps. We look up into the corners. See, there's black marks in there. There's gaps. And so if we try to go ahead and paint that, that's going to look unsightly. And then we also have the joins where the flats join. And there's a butt join there, and we want to caulk those to get a superior looking finish. See that? So you get my point. So then how are we going to fill those in? Well, I'll demonstrate how we do that. Just take your caulking gun, squeeze a little product out on your finger, and then wipe the caulking into the gap with your fingertip. Smooth it out a little bit with your finger, and then take your rag and smooth that out so you don't get any uneven lumps under your paintwork. There's your first. So there's our gap created by the butt join. Just take your caulking gun, go about halfway down. You don't need any more than that because it should spread. And then just force the caulking into that gap. And the beautiful thing about priming before we do this part of the job is that finer cracks could get paint filled with the primer, and then in that case you know you can go ahead and paint over it. And there you go, it's filled in. Okay, so here's one more close-up for you to get a good idea. And it's not always a good idea to use it. See how quickly that caulking came out of there? That's why it's preferable to put it on your finger. That was just a demonstration of what not to do, I suppose. And get any excess caulking we can put in another gap. And then you take your wet rag and just smooth that out. And you can let those dry and sand them out with the rest of the filler. So now when you take a closer look at the joins, they look solid, they look filled in. So when you put your finished coats on there, they look much better. Hope you enjoyed that demonstration on how to caulk your finer gaps in your joinery. And so if you apply these techniques to your projects, I'm sure you'll find the results quite satisfying, and it'll make painting a lot more pleasurable. Feel free to leave comments or questions again, and by all means subscribe. I look forward to sending you more videos, but for now it's been Craig the Muskoka Painter, helping you take the pain out of painting.